We have a play group most days of the week. We try to do separate play groups in areas of the sanctuary, and then we have play group on Mondays where their caregivers can kind of bring their dogs from anywhere over the sanctuary.
We try to make sure that we get as many dogs from around the sanctuary into playgroup as possible, especially if they're longer term dogs. It can be a really good mental health break for them to go to a new area, have different enrichment, and work on some skills. So we really try to make sure that we're spreading out across the sanctuary. Playgroup is important to learn our dog's skills with other dogs, our dog's ability to be running around loose in a yard, paying attention to their handlers, how they are when they are off leash. It also helps us know if they have potential to go home with another dog, if they're reactive, how we can work them through those skills and get them to a point where they're more safe around other animals. It also gives the dogs an opportunity to decompress and have social time, and it is really important for their mental health.
We usually try to have 1 or 2 dogs that are super solid with other dogs. We call them our helper dogs, and that's just so that no matter who we have in the yard, there's somebody who can have some fun and help other dogs work through any feelings they might be having.
So right now we're seeing Ribbit trying to get Hope to be his friend, trying to win her over a little bit. Hope is kind of a stoic girl. She likes to coexist in the yard. She doesn't play very often. Ribbit is doing lots of bouncy, boopy play. He isn't too pushy, but he is letting her know, like, I'm not leaving until we get somewhere with this. His tail is really happy and loose while it was wiggling. And he's kind of doing it. She's staying. She's not running away, which means she's interested. There she goes. She's like, you got to work for it.
I know.
Yeah, that was a really good play bow. Trying to make it really obvious what he's looking for. And she likes him. She's just too stubborn to give in to it and let him know that he won. Each one of those little punches of his paws is him trying to be like, come on, what button will make you start playing? Yeah. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh, but he doesn't like it if other dogs do it to him. Good job, guys. We work with a lot of reactive dogs on figuring out what works for them to make friends, what kind of friends they like, and what triggers they may or may not have to get them to a point where they're more manageable with their reactivity, or we can tell an adopter they may be reactive, but they do like to make friends, which makes life a little easier for them. We also get a lot of shy dogs who might want to just coexist in the yard. They don't necessarily play, they just kind of wander around and observe. We get our rough and rowdies who want to WWE, WrestleMania, go hard, rumble and tumble all around the yard. And then we get our ones who are really cute and bouncy and really respectful of each other, can coexist, can lay down, can explore, can play, can do whatever we need.
We leave the leashes on the dogs usually when they come in and greet, and then sometimes we'll take them off if we know that dog is pretty solid with other dogs. The leash basically just gives us a really good way to grab the dog if anything is going on in the yard. And then same with muzzles. Dogs might wear muzzles because they could eat things in the yard. They might use their mouth a little too much if they're struggling when interacting with another dog, so we just use that as a little safety feature. Usually we like a dog to be muzzle conditioned so that they're really used to a muzzle being on their face and they're not distracted by that feeling, and then they have a great time.
I think when you have a dog that's been here that may have some behavioral issues or has been here long term, and then you can watch them have fun and enjoy their own time up in this environment, it reminds you that these are dogs with personalities, who are individuals, who have likes and dislikes, and finding what makes them happy makes us happy too.
Wow, Rich. Hi, Richard. That was pretty cool. Good morning.
We see a lot of dogs de-stress in playgroup and decompress. We see them go from being really shy and uncomfortable to wanting to have fun and zoom around the yard. And we do get a lot of dogs who may struggle with reactivity or anxiety in some form, and getting to run around with their dog friends and expel some of that anxiety can help with behavioral issues in general. We stretch their legs and work their brain a little bit.